Today is the continuation of sedative hypnotics. So last class we are completed with barbiturates. Okay. So today let us start with benzodiazepines. So benzodiazepines are the superseded with barbiturates. So chlordiazepoxide and diazepam were introduced around nearly 1960s. So as an anti-anxiety drugs, that is used to treat anxiety manifestations. So since then it is as a this class has been proliferated and has replaced barbiturates as hypnotic and sedatives as well as. So what all the reasons means? So benzodiazepines, they produce lower degree of neuronal depression than the barbiturates. So they have a higher therapeutic index. So ingestion of even 20 hypnotic doses does not usually endanger the life. There is no loss of consciousness. Next, hypnotic doses do not affect the respiration or CVS function. So benzodiazepines have practically no action on other body systems. So benzodiazepines cause less distortion of sleep architecture. So rebound phenomena on discontinuation of regular use are less marked. So benzodiazepines do not alter the disposition of other drugs by microsomal enzyme induction and inhibition. So they have lower abuse liability. So tolerance is very mild. Psychological and physical dependence, drug seeking and withdrawal symptoms are less marked. Next, a specific benzodiazepine antagonist, flumazenil, is available, which can be used in case of poisoning. Where in case of barbiturates, so no antidotes are available. So coming to actions, so CNS, so they are not generally depressants but exert relatively selective anxiolytic, hypnotic, muscle relaxant and anticonvulsant effect in different degrees. So anti-anxiety, so some benzodiazepines exert relatively selective anti-anxiety action, which is probably not dependent on their sedative property. So with chronic administration, relieve the anxiety in maintain. So but drowsiness wanes off due to development of tolerance. Okay. So when you are using this for a long time anxiety treatment, so drowsiness will not be produced because so due to development of tolerance. Sleep in general, they hasten the or they will fasten the onset of sleep, reduces the intermittent awakening and increases the total sleep time. Okay. So they tend to shorten the rapid eye movement phase, but more rapid eye movement cycles may occur. Okay. So night terrors and body movement during sleep are reduced. Most subjectives wake up with a feeling of refreshing sleep. Some degree of tolerance will develop to the sleep promotion action of benzodiazepines after repeated night use. The muscle relaxants, so benzodiazepines produce centrally mediated skeletal muscle relaxation without impairing voluntary activity. So clonazepam and diazepam have more marked muscle relaxant property. Anticonvulsant, clonazepam and diazepam, nitrazepam, lorazepam and flurazepam have more prominent anticonvulsant other than benzodiazepines. That is, they will used in treatment of epilepsy. So other actions, diazepam decreases the nocturnal, that is nighttime gastric secretions and prevent the stress induced ulcers. So it is ulcers due to stress. So benzodiazepines do not significantly affect bowel movement. So short lasting coronary dilation may be produced by IV diazepam. Next is the site and mechanism of action. So benzodiazepam acts preferentially on the midbrain ascending reticular formation and on the limbic system. So muscle relaxation is produced by a primary medullary site of action, and ataxia, that is absence of movement due to action on cerebellum. So benzodiazepines act on by enhancing the presynaptic or postsynaptic inhibition through a specific benzodiazepine receptor, which is an integral part of GABA A receptor chloride channel complex. So the subunits of this complex form a pentamer, that is 5 leaf-like structures will be there. Transmembrane anion channel gated by primary ligand GABA and modulated by secondary ligands, which include benzodiazepam. So only the alpha and beta subunits require the action for GABA action, and most likely the binding site for GABA is located on the beta subunit, while the alpha or gamma subunit interface carries benzodiazepine binding site. The modulatory benzodiazepine receptor increases the frequency of chloride channel opening, induce submaximal concentrations of GABA. So the benzodiazepines also enhances GABA binding to the GABA A receptors. So GABA A antagonist, it is called as bicuculin. It antagonizes the benzodiazepine action in a non-competitive manner. Okay. So it's noteworthy that benzodiazepines do not themselves increases the chloride conductance. They have only GABA facilitatory but not GABA mimetic action. Mimic means it will follow or mimic the GABA. So GABA facilitatory means they will enhance the receptors. So this probably explains the lower ceiling CNS depressant activity of the benzodiazepines. The benzodiazepines receptor exhibits a considerable degree of consecutive activation. As such, it is capable of fine-tuning GABA action in either direction. So while the benzodiazepine agonist enhances the GABA induced hyperpolarization and decreases the firing rate of neurons and other compounds called benzodiazepine inverse agonist like dimethoxy, carbomethoxy, beta carbolin, DMCM. Okay, so inhibit the GABA action and convulsions. So the competitive benzodiazepine antagonist flumazenil will block the sedative action of benzodiazepine as well as convulsant action of DMCM. Okay, so again this is the structure of the both GABA and benzodiazepine receptors, so which will be having 5 leaf-like rosette-like appearance, so where each and every leaf will have specific receptors. So the chloride channel ion is gated by the primary ligand, that is GABA acting on GABA A receptor located on the beta subunit. Okay, the benzodiazepine receptor is located on the interface of the alpha and gamma subunits modulated by GABA A receptor in either direction. That is, agonist like diazepam will facilitate, while inverse agonists like DMCM hinder the GABA mediated chloride channel opening, and benzodiazepine antagonist flumazenil will block the action of both. The barbiturate receptors located on either alpha or beta subunit also facilitate GABA and is capable of opening the chloride channel directly as well. Bicaculin will block GABA A receptor, while picrotoxin will block the chloride channel directly. Okay, so just see this diagram and read this explanation, will be clear for you much better. So this is the table which showing drug affecting GABA A receptor gated chloride ion channel. So GABA, it is an endogenous agonist neurotransmitter at GABA A receptor. So this will promote calcium influx. Mucimol, it will agonist at the GABA A side. Bicaculin, competitive antagonist at GABA A receptor. Picrotoxin, it will blocks the chloride ion channel non-competitively, acts on picrotoxin side sensitive site. Barbiturate, agonist at allosteric site. Allosteric site means another site, prolong the GABA action and opens the chloride channel. Alcohol and inhalation anesthetics, propofol, so they will open the chloride channel directly, allosteric facilitation of GABA. Benzodiazepines, so agonist and allosteric benzodiazepine site, so facilitate GABA action. Beta carbolin, DMCM, so inverse agonist at the benzodiazepine site, so impede, that is stops the GABA action. Flumazenil, competitive antagonist at the benzodiazepine site. Okay, so with this today we can stop our topic, so remaining we can see in the next class. Take care, bye bye.